In UHC, there are a lot of different ways that you can web your opponents. Webbing actually being one of the most important things in the game mode. It's really important that you master it. So, in this video, I'm going to basically teach you guys everything you need to know for webbing. The first thing we're going with is this is like 1 star. It's like pretty bad. I don't think anyone falls for it. But it's like maximum easiness and like 2-star effectiveness. So, yo, chase me. It's called the S web. You just hold S, and when they get close enough to you, you web them. You can get out now. And then that's basically it. But the thing is that a lot of people just like move to the side because they're not stupid. This one is a little tiny bit harder, just the movement. You just need to like practice it a little bit before you get fully done with it. But you just need to practice it a little bit before you're fully done with it, but it's much more effective. So I think it's actually worth it to learn this one more. Actually, everything here is more worth it to learn over time. So you're gonna chase me again, bro? This is called the W web. This time, instead of just moving backwards and webbing them, you move backwards and then jerk forward and quickly web them. So it's like a boom kind of movement. Like a... And also make sure to be holding the control key the whole time, so you go back and you like suddenly jerk forward like that. It's very aggressive. That is pretty bad still. Now we get to the more advanced ones. These ones are like both 5 stars. So oh wait, there's actually 3 of these. So the first one is W tap webbing, where basically you run and you W tap, which is where you're sprinting, so that instead of doing a sweep hit, you do a knockback hit. So you knockback hit, and then you're gonna web, and then you can, oops, you missed a little bit, and you can lob at their face, and you can just start killing them. So that is the W web. Another, oh, I missed. Wait, get out of the web. Like this. Like, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Like, if they're running at you, you can just like, dude, I keep messing it up. There you go. And then you can start killing them. But, yeah, that is the W web. Then there's the punish web, where basically you kind of hit them to bait them into following you, run back into me, and then you just web them when they're running back into you. It's similar to the S web, but it's more of a bait than the other one. And it's similar to it's like W tap and S web kind of in one thing. So it's kind of more, and also to do it better, you can run at them while they're running at you to get a better and more accurate thing. So like, let me hit you and then you're gonna run back at me, alright? And you can lava and kill them. Then the last one is the stun web. You're gonna shield, center yourself on the block and shield. So how you do this one is you're gonna shield disable super quick. Actually, you can take my shield so you can hold both. When one is off, you can use the other. Alright. You're gonna stun, and then you're gonna boom. Dude, where are my webs? Do you have webs? Can I get your webs? Make all of them. Control Q. Thank you. So then, shield. You're gonna break their shield and quickly web them, and that's called the stun web. That is the final one, but that is much harder because it requires you to attribute swap. You need to swap between your sword and your axe really quickly. To do it, your opponent just needs to shield, and then you need to, instead of hitting them with your sword, you have to hit them with your axe, but you don't want to do it too long. So you attribute swap to get full cooldown, and you do that. And then you can continue to hit them once you get them in the web. Another way to do it would be to hold the cobweb. Shield again. Another way to do it would be to hold the cobweb, and then like immediately go back to the web, but that's one a little bit more difficult. I wouldn't suggest that actually. I would suggest instead that you do the sword one, because also if you do it quick enough, you can stun them. But that is all for this web tutorial. Of course, the number one thing you're going to need to do for all these web techniques is you're going to need to practice them with a lot of time. And when I say a lot of time, I mean like multiple hours. Probably the first two need like 30 minutes combined, but then the rest of them will probably take like an hour each. The final one is really hard. It might actually take you multiple like sessions of playing to get used to, but you don't have to focus on it. You can mostly just focus on learning how to stun first, and then you could do that. That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. It's costless. It doesn't hurt at all. Join my Discord server. I really need suggestions, and you can get early video leaks, more guides like this. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, my boys.